Hi. This morning I went to a government office to get a few errands. It was a very beautiful, spacious room, um, lots of desks there, many comfortable seats scattered around. Customer service was very efficient, very, it behaved with courtesy. All was well. I looked around and I saw that every single person in this big hall was actually busy with the mobile phone. It looked like a scene from a movie, almost like reminded me of the feeling when I was young and I saw the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo Nest. The same kind of feeling I had by sitting there, even though I'm accustomed to see people just glued to their mobile devices. Somehow this was really spooky. The quiet, the silence in the room, the atmosphere of everybody completely non-present in the room and just being very, very far apart from each other and far apart from the situation and from the room. I very curiously looked from one person to the other, thinking to myself, is this how society looks now? Is this how the world is looking now? And I was trying to get into the head or the heart of a little child, thinking, how do little children, before they themselves can own a gadget like this, how do they feel in the world? And it didn't take long. And a mother pushed a pram in. There were two little children sitting there. One seemed to be at the age of not speaking yet, before a verbal ability developed, and the other one was talking, and he looked around and almost like he was seeing the same thing which I was seeing. And I was wondering how is he going to cope? What's the next thing he's going to do? And as he was looking around, like I was looking around, and at some point as the person who is addressing and sending people to their post that they need to wait in, the boy realized that actually he noticed that the person who is talking to his mom is the only person who is not busy with a gadget. So immediately the boy pushed his way and started to talk to this person, saying, excuse me, and just said a few things. I can do this and I can do this. And the person was quite polite to him, listened to him as much as he could. And I could see the eyes of this boy thinking, there is one person in this room that I can communicate with. Unfortunately, it wasn't the mother, because the mother, after asking the question and getting a reply, she was very, very busy in her own telephone. It made me really sad. And I know there will be some of you, or many of you, that will say, oh, look, Zohara, this is a new world. And I know, I'm noticing it's a new world. And I'm not pretending that I know everything about the new technology or about how this new world is going to look like. Many of us actually don't know how this world is going to look like, but I do know what we are missing. And what we are missing is the human contact. And what we're missing is giving children the feeling in their body that we see them, that they count, that we hear them, that we are very interested in them. And this is the thing which makes me sad. I do not think for one moment that all parents are like this, and I do not think that the whole world is like this, but I have a very worrying feeling that most of society is behaving like this. Would love to hear your thoughts about it. The address is www.zohararotem.com. Have a good weekend.